Listing your technical or computer skills may or may not be necessary depending upon the type of job you are applying for. The technical skills or computer skills section is especially helpful to administrative, operational, or technical people. We will be talking about those one at a time. If you are an administrative support person, you know how important it is to know specific word processing softwares, photo editing softwares, and operating systems. If you are in operations, the same is true. You will usually be managing all the support staff as well as directing people and managing the overall functionality of the office. The more you know, the more valuable you are. Make sure you have captured that in your resume. IT is the most obvious examples, but it is not just IT. Any technical person, from engineers to artists to architects. You might be wondering how this section is different from the summary of qualifications section and why you need both. I will address that as well. The summary of qualifications is where you tell the reader that this puts you above and beyond the other applicants. You might be wondering how this section is different than the summary of qualifications section and why you would need both. I will address that as well. The summary of qualifications is there to tell the reader what it is that puts you above and beyond the other applicants. The technical skills section lists all your tech skills. So you might be a great programmer using Java and C++, but you also know database and networking programs. You may not add Microsoft SQL Server in your summary of qualifications because it is not required for the job you are applying for, but you would list it as a skill you possess to show that your IT skills are versatile. It might be difficult to remember all of the various software programs that you have used over the years. But if you think back to responsibilities on your job and then try to remember how you completed those tasks, it will be much easier to recall and eventually add to your resume. In the next portion of this series, I will give you some tips and tricks to design your resume.